Innovative.
It's stuck and it's never coming down. California's radio, West Coast. We got. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen of the California Trap Trinity, this is California's finest radio, the most incredible and unforgettable, all gas, no breaks, no lames, no fakes, and you know me, the promo king himself, product 5 stacks and counting, coming to you live from Innovative Culture Studio. So make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Today is August the 11th, 2025, and I have come to preach the good news to the California congregation. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and we're in the spot today with my co-host, you know what I'm saying, official.
Your girl Shake, baby.
Yeah,
You can call me Shake the antagonist, though.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and that's what we came to do. We came to antagonize the game. You know what it is. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How are you, Stacks?
I'm good. I mean, shit, you can fry an egg on the sidewalk, but other than that, like, shit, I'm good.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's hot as hell out there.
It's hot as a can of grits up in here.
No, some real shit, man. You know, shit like a pressure cooker. You feel me? But, you know, it's crazy because during the winter time, it was like colder than usual and for longer than usual. And I remember just telling people, like, man, I can't wait for it to get warm again. I can't wait to get warm again. But I didn't expect the devil to just drop his pants and squat over the fucking earth the way the fuck he has.
And teabag us.
It teabag us, bro.
With
like,
his fiery balls.
Paws. Like, the fuck, what's wrong with that nigga? But anyway, man, but a lot of stuff going on, man. We got a lot of stuff to discuss and get into.
For sure.
And we got to get into a little bit of trap activity, but I would like to debut the newest segment from my co-host. All right, Shake. It's time now, y'all. Please strap yourself in, put your seatbelts on, because it's time for a shaky point of view. Take it away.
A shaky point of view. Okay, so I want to present to you today that we might have a killer on the loose.
Okay.
Yeah. So have you heard of the T app?
Oh yeah, I heard of the T app. I had to make sure I wasn't on it.
Yeah. How you get on there? See?
No, I'm not on it. No, I'm not on there. I'm not.
So the T app is so exclusive that girls are only supposed to have access to this app.
Okay.
And basically, the summons of the T app is basically you get on there and you find out if your man is on there and mess with other girls, or if he got maybe babies or anything like that. That's where you go to get all the tea from the other females. You know, we uniting.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen this app yet, but are you guys a little bit nervous that you on there? I mean, you check, but you might be on there today.
I mean, the way I see it from the stories that I've been hearing, it might actually increase my batting average.
I know people that's on there. You know, I've seen people that have actually been on there, and you know, and they post the screenshots of like, this is what they saying about me on here. You know,
the
like,
T app's been infiltrated. Women can't have nothing.
Nah, I don't want to Shake. I don't want to hear that, man.
We can't have nothing.
Y'all misuse that shit, man. Y'all misuse that shit.
Houseway.
Because that app was initially supposed to be to warn other women about potential domestic violence abusers and essayers and stuff like that. Y'all took it and turned it
so
into
you have looked into the app a little bit more than you say.
I've heard things, but I've also heard that there's a male one as well.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, there's a Telegram, and then there's
female.
T-Born. It's down. I believe the app is down right now, but T-Born is the male version of that. That's right.
We're going to get into that, too, because the fact that you guys are putting on wigs and swoop bobs to get into this app is insane. And on top of this app being infiltrated, it's been said that we might have a teabag killer on the loose who is using the T app.
Yo, wait.
To kill women, and it's said to be up to.
You said the teabag killer.
That's what they're calling them, the teabag killer.
Damn.
It's said to be on the loose, killing women using the T app. Women who are using the T app, and I just don't get why we can't have nothing.
I don't want to.
You have anything to add?
I don't want to I don't want to make light of it, but I do. It's the question that everybody want to know: does he teabag his victims too, or they just can't give him the name?
Is that what they saying about him on the app?
Yeah.
You know,
I just think the T bag is a play on words because he's using the T app, which is also a play on words. It's we're
like
drinking tea.
Like
Get your minds out the gutter.
He's teabagging the bitches.
He's bagging them with the tea.
Yeah. Bagging the tea with the bitches.
That's wild.
Bodies.
That's wild. Damn.
Actually, we can look it up right now. We can see.
That's crazy.
We can see if this has been debunked or not.
Prayers going up for the families of the women. If this is true, prayers going up to the families of those women. But I mean, I heard about that.
It's been debunked.
It's been debunked, so it's not real.
Officially debunked.
Oh, okay. There you go. Breaking news on
officially no teabag killers. So you ladies are safe to continue sipping that tea.
Okay, so since nobody's dead, I can make jokes now. So that means that you might actually have a dude out there that's breaking in houses, snatching women up, and then just placing his nuts right on their forehead
with a wig on.
With the bob. I think that's the worst way to go out.
That's crazy.
So it's been officially debunked. That's definitely part of the title.
Well, that's good news, right?
Definitely should go in the title. Am I right? Teabag killer officially debunked.
Yeah, a lot of women's information got released on there, so I'm just glad that people are safe.
And we've had a shaky time with Shake Baby.
Real talk.
Y'all can take y'all seatbelts off. I'm gonna give it to you, Stacks.
Yeah, you already know, but that shit is wild, man. So speaking of wild, you have to ask yourself as a parent where the line comes to where you will put your child in a line of fire for something that they did. You know, it's our nature as nurturers to jump in front of our children and to try to save them and shield them as best we can.
Absolutely.
But when dealing with a situation like with KSOO, I don't know if that's how you use it, KSOO, KSOO.
KSOO.
KSOO. Okay, KSOO. There we go. Isn't that cheese in Spanish? Okay.
With the way that it's spelled, I know that's not cheese.
I named myself after cheese. It's wild, but okay, okay. So KSOO,
let's talk about it.
An artist that just recently was locked up for the murder of King Von, correct? Right? Or not the murder of King Von.
He was he was locked up for Rico's and orchestrating.
Okay. Certain elements
and
of
Little
the
Buck.
There we go. Okay, that's what I was trying to find out.
And he's supposed to be the actual, allegedly supposed to be the actual person, fireman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So okay, but I do know this much. Okay, I do know that the father recently testified against his son, and said that he happened to be there when the payoff was made for the potential hit on King Von.
Very recently. Yes, I actually found a small clip of him admitting to him being there and him blaming KSOO for actually involving him in the whole. He said he wanted no parts in this. If you want to play a part of that clip.
Okay, we'll get that up right now. I mean, listen, I don't know as a father, man, I love my son so much, but I do know that when you reach a certain point and your child does cross a certain line, that they have to learn the consequences of their actions. We have to make sure our children know right from wrong. You got that? You got it ready there, Cam?
Yo, 1 second.
Okay, no worries. I know there was a situation where my baby mama and me got into it. This was years ago, before my son was even conceived, and we ended up getting into it. We and there was a nigga that she would have been talking to before me that stayed down the street next door, whatever. However, I don't know. But somehow he heard us arguing. So the kid went and he busted my back window. I knew it was him. Mm-hmm. Hell, she knew it was him. But no, he ran off. So I was like, okay, it had to be such and such. So the boy's father ended up coming to the scene, and he took a look at the busted window, and he was like, hey, I'm going to talk to my son. But, we can't just assume that he did this.
He's standing on 10 about his boy.
Yeah, when he said that, your son.
I know you gave him the coldest look.
Your son is an asshole and and terrorizing the neighborhood, you already know what it is. So, he protected his son on that level. And as a father, I kind of get it a little bit.
I get it too. I'm going to put it like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it up with God before before I turn my child in or before I get on the stand and send them to prison. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just take that up personally with my God first before I do that as a parent, and that's just me speaking.
No, I feel you. Let's take a look at this clip.
Unless he's a Unabomber. And we can cut it there. We don't implicate anybody.
Okay, so that's basically the father speaking on the fact that he offered up his son. It sounds
that he was
bad.
Present when the bag was being passed. And that the payment was taking place.
It is a bad look, and I don't condone that, you know. But at the same time, like what are you teaching? What are you teaching your child when you don't let them face the consequences of the actions when it's something so heavy?
Man, that's not his reasoning behind testifying against KSOO and his own nephew.
What?
He said himself in court that the reason behind him testifying against KSOO and his nephew is because he want to be out in time for the father-daughter dance. He has 2 young girls, 6 and 12 years old at this point, and he feel like he's missing out on certain parts of their lives. They keep on calling him, asking, "Daddy, when you gonna come and see me?" And he wants to be there to meet those milestones on top of those certain health issues. So that's what he's saying in live court, that was the reason why he decided to do certain things, even with his substantial sentence that he already has that's unrelated to whatever case this is going on.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if that was the motivations, yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Pretty fucking shitty.
That's pretty shitty. I can't lie about it. So it just wasn't about teaching this son a lesson. This was about him pretty much coming up off of it, you know, opportunistic. Yeah, that's wild. I'm not really fucking with that. Like, so I get it.
And honestly, aren't they having daddy-daughter dances in prison nowadays?
Yeah, but I mean, do you?
So
really...
you're good, bruh. You straight.
Yeah, man. Have your daddy be named Bruno and shit.
You be aight.
Bruno. Your daddy be named Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh man. Speaking of coming up short, Dr. Umar Johnson. Get that in the chamber for me, Cam. Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay, so right now Umar is teetering on the edge of full-on shyster and like influential retard. Because like, I mean, you really look at this dude, and I think this was back in 2000, god damn it, 2000, I want to say 2015, somewhere around
26.
Something like that. Yeah,
almost in 26.
Yeah, like, you know, he was supposed to open this school, and you have to ask yourself something about this situation with Umar Johnson. Does he truly carry himself like somebody who should be in charge of a school? Like, let's get past the fact that this school is probably a scam and probably will never really be erected for the kids. And let's just look at his character. Recently, there's a woman who did an interview on Tasha K, and she pretty much aired him out. And all the dude is really known for is being loud, begging for money, and clapping the cheeks of a lot of these single mothers out here.
Oh yeah, he's
what did
coming
we say?
to
27 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know.
Oh my bad.
No, we're gonna go ahead and roll. No, but this is real shit. We're gonna roll this clip because we have an update on the FDMG situation. Oh, it said 30. This one right here, or it said 34.
34.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this in front of the school right now?
No.
Okay.
He probably standing in front of somebody's stucco wall or something.
All right, here we go.
I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy, but she brothers and sisters, she smelled like inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years?
Now that right there, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen,
you can stop
is
it
your
right.
black intellect.
You can stop it right there. So, I sent you another one too. It's the other one I sent you too.
How does he have the time? With him being in so much debt and all this, how does he have the time to be making headlines for shit like this and making headlines with "Don't Call Me White Girl" and all kind of other stuff?
The problems that the main problems that I have with Dr. Umar Johnson is like this. You have now opened the door for everybody of every other color to disrespect what we got going on here. There are other black men with schools. I was just reading about something today where a gentleman, he started out with 3 trailers that were in back of an industrial building, and he bought the trailers. And now he's in a 4-story building with a full curriculum with students. But he doesn't have millions of followers like Dr. Umar. And you don't hear those stories because the loudest noise is going to be what's heard on the internet.
And that's what's giving the fraud vibes.
That's what I'm saying. And and that's what I'm saying. I'm coming out right now and I'm saying that he's fraud. A lot of people are talking about that he might be doing Fed time. Like I said, it's $76,000 in debt across different real estate and different bills that he has. But you see that second video, Cam? This is what, when he pulls this up right here, but that's the one that's 34 seconds. When you hear this shit right here, when you hear this shit right here, go ahead.
This shit right here.
In 2017, 2016, 2015, I looked at a school in Newark, New Jersey. It was being rented by a European Jew. I was going to rent the school. Our school was almost in Newark. Y'all don't know this, but you know now. And then the European Jew, no disrespect to the Jewish people, then he looked me up and found out who I was and said, we cannot rent to you. I'm saying all that to say, then when we open up the Marcus Garvey Elementary School of the FDMG Academy, as soon as it's ready, we're going to start looking for the next school location. Are y'all following me?
Oh.
So for those of y'all who do real estate
And
in
this
New
was
Jersey, I don't
this
care
was
if
10 years ago?
Go ahead, Cam.
You said this was 2017?
Yeah, he talking about opening up a second location for a school. We ain't seen, Stevie Wonder will see that first school before we see the second one. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Now, don't get started with that because he just admitted to seeing a little bit. But
Stevie Wonder ain't blind?
that's what he said.
No, wait a minute now. Well, there's some shit to talk
That's
about.
what he said. We gonna
Stevie
touch on
Wonder
that for
ain't
sure.
blind.
There's been some things that happen in history.
Yeah,
where
for
it's
real,
like,
where it's like
bruh.
that dude can see a little bit. You know what? I think that he's just a victim of circumstance, though. I think that way back then, when Stevie Wonder was really, really like, you know, huge, when he was younger, mad younger, because I think he got in the game when he was damn near a kid.
Yeah.
You know, they marketed him as
That's how he was
a
presented.
blind black singer. So, you know, he probably was kind of like, you know, he wasn't like Ray Charles. He probably was like, you know, man, I can see a little bit, like, you know, but it was money involved in that. And I bet you, I guarantee you there's some story down the line where his mama, you know, was probably with him when they were sitting there with
You
a
gotta
record
be
exec.
extra blind today.
I'm not blind.
Mama, I can't sing. You can't see shit.
Yeah, it's
Sign
giving.
that check.
It's giving. Mom, I'm not.
That's
Okay,
what
never
I'm
mind.
saying. No, I can't. What?
Never mind.
That's some real shit. I can't see nothing.
I can't see shit. My mama
So,
tell me
you
I
know,
can't see shit.
But
I can't see shit.
That's crazy. I did not know he had a little bit of sight. It's probably much of nothing, but it's enough. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I just find it ludicrous that Dr. Umar is resorting to the school of TikTok and the Bureau of TikTok to file bankruptcy, and is now resorting to asking his viewers for not help with his debt, but help with things like Uber rides and flights and stuff like that.
I think it's deeper. I think it's even deeper than that. I think that I've been watching a lot of creators, and they've been talking about how Umar's plan might be to just let the city in Delaware, just take the building. So, you know, he can double down on the old white.
They love to do that.
The white man took it from us. It's the haters.
Love to do that.
They just, you know, they took, because every time something go wrong, he blaming it on one of his detractors, one of his haters, type that quote unquote haters. You know, the man has lost so much respect and so much rapport with so many people. I used to, you know, I never really believed anything he was saying, but I always thought, okay, if you're gonna really come out with a school, then, you know, then it's gonna be beneficial to the people. But more and more, he just kind of showed his ass and kind of showed how he ain't nobody to follow. And it's like, we don't need this is what I wanted to say. We don't need COINTELPRO anymore. You understand? Like COINTELPRO basically states that there's a government psyop that anytime we have a black leader that they're going to assassinate them or damage their character. We don't need COINTELPRO anymore. And we got people like Dr. Umar Johnson. Because now, like I said, it opens the back door for everybody of every other color to question any black person that's trying to do something to benefit the entire culture.
It's exposing us when we don't really know what we're doing ourselves.
That's what I'm saying, and I really feel that's where Umar fucked up at. He should have been told everybody, "Yo, I'm in over my head. I need help." I've seen clips when people have offered him help, and he kept saying, "I don't need help. I don't need help. I don't need help." But I think that's because he's been spending his fucking money up. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He been spending money, but he playing
asking for donations all the time. He been asking for donations since 2016.
Hit the cash up.
But for Uber rides, it's crazy.
No, that's
Talk
wild.
about going outside.
That's crazy shit.
Speaking of which, going outside, have you heard that parts of California might be underwater by 2050?
Oh shit, man! I always thought that was a rumor. I didn't know that was really true. I heard that like years ago, but you kind of
2023, right?
I kind of chalk that up to, it's not something that's gonna actually happen, or you just don't want to think about it. But
well, a lot of people look at these natural phenomenons and they want to ignore them, but also when we're not talking about them, they scream, "Why aren't we talking about this?" But we are talking about it. KTLA, actually reported on this recently, and yes, it's due to natural occurrences like subsidence, natural subsidence, which is basically you're losing sand and the water levels are steadily rising and taking parts of land into the sea level. The sea level is steadily rising, on top of factors like natural occurrences like tectonic activities, like the San Andreas Fault is steadily shifting back and forth. That added on top of natural disasters predicted to come, like tsunamis and things like that, might actually have a chance of breaking off pieces of California, like San Diego, Bay Area, and parts of Los Angeles as well.
That's deep.
What say you?
Listen, it just kind of falls under the category of what happens. I've been in Cali pretty much my entire life, and it's time to go.
We've experienced it before. We got like Sunken City up there in San Pedro, where the landslides back in, years ago, they lost those homes. Those whole communities just disappeared because, like you say, the shifting of the land and just the foundation and things like that.
Constant erosion.
Yep. So it's possible for sure because it's already happened.
No. And we're never prepared for it.
That's pretty deep. And shit, if it's time to go, it's time to go. And to be real with you, in terms of, everything sinking into the ocean, shit, man, when God says it's time to go, it's time to go.
It do sound like part of the life cycle.
Yeah,
time for y'all to move somewhere else.
You're a little sad a little bit, though.
Circle of life.
You're a little sad a little bit, right, Sax? Yeah,
a little bit, but hell. If it's, I'll tell you what, if they tell me I got 24 hours to live, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shaky. I'm wilding out, Shaky. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Like, I'm shooting shots everywhere. So you know what I'm saying. You might not want to be around because I'm slinging dick everywhere. 24 hours, nigga.
I'm crawling up out of here. I might stay if we got 24 hours.
Oh my mama.
Shit.
Oh God, that's what I'm saying.
My lights might be on. Hold on.
God. So let's go quick, guys. I got a game I want to play. So let's go lightning round. So Alicia Keys, Miss Don't Never Let No Woman Stand in the Way of the Man You Want. You know what I mean?
Love Alicia, by the way.
Yes, I did before she took Swiss Beats from her husband. That was a big dent to her career. You know that, right? Like, I can't speak in terms of how much money she was bringing in, but definitely popular opinion, people was not feeling that because Swiss Beats was a married man. But what goes around comes around. And the same way you put that lace front on is the same way that lace front can come off. Okay? So Alicia Keys right now, they saying that allegedly she is about to divorce Swiss Beats because, get this, he's got another baby mama now. Another woman pregnant with Swiss Beats baby. Now
This
somehow
comes
Lala
after
Anthony,
they just celebrated their 15th.
their 15th anniversary. Now Lala Anthony somewhere in that mix. I'm gonna have to read up a little bit more.
We don't know if she the mammy.
I don't know if she the mammy or if she just exposed it or whatever the case may be.
Lala Anthony.
Lala Anthony.
So we say the last name to let you know that she's married as well.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she kept the last name.
She kept the last name, but her and Carmelo are no more.
Okay.
But she with a new dude.
Yeah. Ever since she got free, she just been on a motherfucking D spree, homie.
Well, you look at all these episodes of BMF and all this.
She's clapped every episode.
She's a bitch on BMF too.
That's crazy.
Love you, Lala.
Hey, that
but
booty
she's a
fat,
bitch on BMF.
That booty fat though.
And on
the Shy, right?
The
Is that
original. No, she's on 250 Cent series. 2 of 50 Cents. The original Power.
Yeah.
She was actually what was her name on? It don't matter. She was a
Keisha,
bitch on that one too.
Lakeisha.
Lakeisha. She turned in Tasha and oh boy. I mean, she was kind of.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't even tell
her
you.
Character.
I couldn't even tell you what her name is because I was never like paying attention to nothing but that ass.
It was either
I'm
Keisha or
keeping it real,
Lakeisha.
'cause
It's
that
always
booty
one of
crazy.
those.
Yeah, but okay. So, all right, we in the twilight of the show. I got a little game I want to play. All right, now, quick sidebar. The War of the Worlds is one of the most popular films right now.
I've heard of that film
on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Okay, there was a classic World of War film. In fact, it was based on a novel by H.G. Wells. But there wasn't one movie, and now there's a recent one that just came out starring everybody's favorite gangster, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube Cube.
Okay, now it is a very popular movie right now. But the reason it is popular, you probably wouldn't believe. Because some people believe, in some circles, that this could be possibly one of the worst movies that has ever been created. Yes.
Ice Cube Cube?
Yes, they have said Ice Cube was stiff through the whole movie. He didn't deliver his lines properly. The overall plot is dumb. I haven't particularly watched the movie yet. I'm going to sit down and maybe just kind of go over it. Maybe we should watch the fucking movie together and do like a review on it because they do say it's really, really fucking bad.
Is Stiff his character though?
Yeah, his
is that part of?
I think his character's always kind of stiff through every movie, but that was kind of who Ice Cube is. He, no give like you know what I'm saying?
He's a nigga with attitude.
Come on, fool, like you know what I'm saying?
Nigga with attitude. I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's just his.
So they're saying he bombed this one. It wasn't the script. It wasn't the production. Because I'm telling you right now, if it was a Cube production, that shit would have hit.
Well, we know Amazon.
So it wasn't I'm telling you. So it wasn't that they're saying Cube himself.
No, they're saying Cube.
Dropped the ball.
They're saying Cube. Yes.
Whoa.
But to pay homage before
did he
we
write
get out
the
of here,
script? Like
look, all I know is they saying he was Dookie Water. So
Dookie Water is crazy.
Bro. So this is what we gonna do before we get out of here. I'm gonna give you a couple questions. Mm-hmm. These are Ice Cube famous movie quotes, and you're gonna tell me what movies these quotes are from.
Okay.
Question 1 by Felicia. That's easy.
Friday.
Okay, we're starting off easy.
Okay.
Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
Where's my
Boys in the
multiple
Hood,
choice?
Trespass, Higher Learning, or Dangerous Ground.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Okay, all right, there you go. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta open up a shop in the suburbs, make some real money.
Barbershop.
Okay.
I don't even need. Come on now.
That's too easy. All about the Benjamin.
Y'all need to stop playing with Ice Cube.
Y'all some rookies.
Getting upset.
Y'all some rookies. I'm gonna show you how we do it in the streets. Is that Ride Along, 21 Jump Street, Rampart, or Torque?
Oh, that's hard between Ride Along and 21 Jump Street. I'm gonna say Ride Along.
Okay, shit. That's your cousin, Day Day. You can't fight your own family.
Okay, so this is Friday. Next Friday.
Yeah. Damn, she got that shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This ain't no fishing trip. This is a death trap. Was that Anaconda, Trespass, Rampart, or Ghosts of Mars?
Anaconda.
Damn. She's smoking these.
Yeah, because you said that one earlier. So
Right.
I knew you was going to get that one.
I'm telling you.
You think you can mess with me and not get dealt with? This is my block. Trespass, Boys in the Hood, Dangerous Ground, or First Sunday?
Oh, hell.
Mm-hmm. I got you here.
I want to say Boys in the Hood again. Wait. I'm going to go with Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, no. Dangerous Ground.
Yeah.
But I'm going to end that there because you did a really good job, Shay.
Shoot.
You did good.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
Your prize that you won is yet another week here with me on the show. So congratulations. You're welcome.
Thank you. I
All
thought
right.
you had some food for me or something, but it's cool.
Hey, make sure that y'all tap in with us, man. Please like
tap in
and subscribe. We got a whole lot more content on the way. Check out my interview with Young and Hefe. That's up there. We got way more on the way. So please stay
and make sure y'all keep up with Stacks because he got a lot of stuff coming for y'all too. I'm talking skits, everything.
All that. We about to get to it. So never forget that you are tapped in with the greatest.
The greatest.
The best.
The best.
The finest radio you will ever come in contact with. It's up, it's stuck, and ain't never coming down. California's finest radio, West Coast, we gone. Ugh.
Very.
It's stuck, and it's never coming down. California's finest radio, West Coast, we gone. Ugh.
Innovative.